everyone, it's Miss Carla here at the Palos Heights Public Library. Today is National Caramel Frappe Day. So we are going to make our very own easy peasy caramel frappe recipe, just like they make at Starbucks. And I'm going to show you what I've prepped already. So what you're seeing here are ice cubes of coffee. I already made a cup of coffee, and these are actually not completely frozen, so it actually works out a little bit better for the frappe effect. I'm going to add them to my blender, which you can't quite see. Let me turn you up a little bit. There we go. So I'm going to add them to my blender without making a mess here. And so I froze these for only about 3 hours. Now, you may want to do longer so that they're more ice cube form. As you can see, they're making a bit of a mess. But the recipe, oh my gosh, I'm making a total mess. Okay. But as you can see, if you end up freezing them more, the only difference is you will want to defrost them for about 45 seconds. So if you decide, like, let me just make sure you heard me. If you decide to freeze them for a long time and they're totally frozen, mine were not totally frozen, then you will want to defrost them for about 45 seconds. So now we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. I have a half a cup of milk that I already pre-measured. This is just 2%. You can add whatever you like. And actually, these are all kind of subjective, however much you like. I am using a sugar substitute instead of regular sugar, just to save on a few calories. And they do recommend 3 tablespoons of sugar or more to taste. So I'm going to use 3 packets of the Splenda. But again, that's kind of up to you. If you like, want real sugar, that's perfectly fine. And then they recommend 2 tablespoons of caramel to go in your mixture. And you're also going to use the caramel if you want to. You can use it again for the topping. And that's what I'm going to do. So this is the only thing we're not adding right now is the whipped cream. The whipped cream is going to go in last. So I've added all my ingredients. I'm going to blend them now until the ice is crushed. And it might take a few tries. So I'm going to pause the video and I'll be right back. And we're back. So now I have I think it's pretty blended. You can probably see there my drink. I'm going to take my spoon and set that to the side. I just have a mug, but you could use whatever glass you have, and I'm hoping it fits in here. Just about. Okay. So it's maybe a little more liquidy than it should be, but we're going to top it off with some whipped cream. And uses, of course, this is always as much or as little as you like. And drizzle it with some caramel. And there you have it. There is your own homemade caramel frappuccino. I'm going to give it a quick taste. It is very good. I will say it might be better if you do freeze the cubes a little bit longer because it's almost more liquidy than frozen, but I still think it tastes really good. So I hope you make this recipe and have a great day. Bye!